Hello, hello, most esteemed viewers. My name is Jekyllstein Gray, and why won't the taskbar go away? That's weird. Hold on, let's go to options. We're gonna turn on Dyslexia-Friendly fonts. Because I feel bad about the lack of accessibility options on my show in general. Anyway, so you know what, we're gonna enable that and then disable that. That's so weird. My taskbar will not go away. Last door. Okay. Well, that's a bad place to start. Okay, so looks different. Interesting. So today is so this is the first new video I'm recording after Christmas. I'm recording this on the 28th of December. It'll probably also go up on the 28th of December. I got a new microphone for Christmas. If my voice sounds any different, I think it does. I tested this beforehand. And yeah, I was like, you know what? I think I'll start the series that I always, that I kind of was talking about a long time, Jekyllstein Gray replays, where I go back through games that I've already beaten. Oh crap! I didn't open the stupid. Anyway, the stupid walkthrough. I just moved away from the TV. I'm a professional. I'm such a professional. Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know why my taskbar won't go away. Anyway, sorry. I should stop doing that. So, I'm gonna pull up the walkthrough while I'm talking. Okay, so the main idea for this series is that I go back and replay games that I've already beaten on the show, and see if my opinions have changed and talk about them. And in cases like this where my audio, I was using my computer mic, so it was terrible. It was one of the first the series was. I started with the series. This is one of the first games I started on the show, even though it aired later because I put it on Halloween. I was actually going to do like Springoween or Summerween, kind of like Gravity Falls and stuff. Let's see, The Last Door. And then I was like, you know what? At that point, why not just play? Why not just do horror games whenever you want? I'll definitely focus more on them for Halloween. But yeah. So Community Hub. Okay. Yes, I know I have a friend who plays that. I bought it for them, and they seem to have liked it. So yeah. Let's see. Guides. Complete walkthrough. Oh, it jumped me right to chapter 4, because I think that's where I last left off. Okay. Oh yeah, content warning. There's gonna be some. This whole game has a lot of dark and spooky atmosphere, so there's not gonna be this discussion of like real suicidal tendencies, but there are going to be depictions of it, but more of a Lovecraftian madness type thing, rather like well, that's something I'll probably get into eventually, but not right now. So, but if you don't want to see that, I understand, you should probably click away. And with that, long preamble out of the way, let's start this game. I think this means I've already beaten it. Restart episode. Yes, start over. So this is my third playthrough. And the last playthrough I did was very like, sorry, the last playthrough I did, I hadn't played the game in years, but it's been a couple months since I finished this game. So yeah. So this isn't good after all the things I've done. Oh yeah, now it will actually record my voices. And I cannot escape the course my life has taken. Well, this isn't good. You can try and avoid it all you want, Jekyllstein. This aspect ratio is really weird. There's no escaping it. Now I am beyond redemption. Okay. I just hope you can forgive me someday. Yours sincerely, Anthony Beechworth. Oh boy, this game does these cold opens very well. I think I talked about this before, but honestly, I'm not even sure how much you could hear in my last videos. These intros were way, like, you could hear the audio way more than myself personally, so that sucks. Because if you wanted to watch one that was just that didn't have a tiny voice in the back of the head that you had to strain your ears for, you could just watch a commentary of this playthrough, which I don't personally... Well, I can kind of understand, but I personally don't like watching commentary of this Let's Play. That's why I don't really do them. This game has a very episodic structure, with an intro, and a lot of episodic games don't really feel like this. Like this feels like... I think this definitely has a previously on segment. I don't know if it has a... No, it doesn't have a next time on. October 1891. So a ton of people say this game is like the works of Lovecraft. I personally have not read, as of this recording, have not read anything by Lovecraft. I know the basic gist of what Lovecraftian is, and I know like and I know the general gist of what makes him good. And I know the summaries. I've watched Over the Sarcastic Productions video on H.P. Lovecraft probably too many times. But we didn't have secret. I still don't know how to pronounce that. That was all my childhood friend Anthony Beechworth had written in his letter. It had been many years since I had heard that sentence. So, sorry. I've just got a lot to talk about. So, one thing that I will say is this has a very gothic tone, but kind of Lovecraftian, elements of madness and It's like Elder Gods. It's like Lovecraftian Elder Gods by way of The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe, if that makes any sense. It was the motto of the science and philosophy group that we had secretly run as students back when we were in that secluded boarding school in Scotland. But we had left it all behind like mere childhood memories. That letter was unusual. It could only mean something awful must have happened. Something that must remain absolutely secret. I had to find out what was going on. Without delay... Oh, he has no idea what he's getting into. Although he kind of does. Anyway, we'll get into that. Without delay, I took the first morning train to Sussex and made my way to the address of the letter. And there it was, the old house of Anthony's family, the Beechworth Manor. So this episode is kind of shorter than the rest. I'm not entirely sure why, but it is. The last video was 45 minutes long. This one will probably be longer, just because, what it is. The fields surrounding the house stretch majestically as far as the eye can see. It's you know how long it is, but I don't. But this will probably be longer, just because of that long intro. I had to explain the premise to those who might not have watched I can't remember which videos. I did talk about the hypothetical Jekyllstein Gray, I guess it's not hypothetical anymore, Jekyllstein Gray replays series. I did a while back. So did not know Anthony was he. Look, you guys were at like some rich boarding school. You might have not known he owned this mansion, but you certainly know that he. Anyway, he was rich. So yeah. So here we have the front door, which we are not going to go around because reasons. A murder of crows, which is that actually the proper term, is eating eagerly. There are so many birds that I can't see their prey from here. A garbage bin. Judging by the foul odor, I would say it has not been emptied in a fortnight. Okay, there's one achievement that I missed if you've seen my last series. First of all, if you've seen my last series, my deepest apologies. And second of all, you may remember that I missed an achievement that I kept meaning to get. Specifically in regards to the paint thinner and stuff. Oh, history lesson, I guess. So this game was recommended to me by a friend named Gail. And I haven't talked to him in a while because he moved, which sucked. And then, like, I've had a hard time contacting him. Like, he's not on Facebook, and he's not... Anyway, if you're watching, Gail, contact me. We have a lot to catch up on. But he recommended this game and really talked it up. And I was like, yeah, that looks interesting. And then I played it, and I was like, holy crap. And one thing I kept coming back to in my... in my old series that, honestly, I'm not even sure if anyone was able to hear... but when I first played it, I was in broad daylight and surrounded by people in a public space. So now, I guess when I'm playing this, hold on, I'm actually gonna turn the light off. That'll help the mood a bit. It's 5:49 as I'm recording this right now. So it's not nighttime, but it's certainly darker, and I'm in my room by myself, and I just turned the lights off. I should probably talk about the light switch I have. It's an arcade switch. My uncle made it. Anyway. This is strange. Everything is silent as if no one living here. I'm worried about Anthony. I have to find him. Okay. Hang up his coat. Because what gentleman would not hang up the coat? Dear Mr. Beechworth, due to recent events, the situation has become unbearable for us, and much to our regret, we have no other choice but to leave. We will remain forever grateful for all these years in your service. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. Is this Anthony? The years have not been kind to him. Ouch, dude. My coat. I love it. It's just my coat. My grandfather clock. It's the only sound around here. Now I'm thinking about To the Moon and the non-ticking clocks. I'm personally not annoyed by those clocks, but I can see why others would be. A deer head overlooks the room with glass eyes. Now I'm thinking about the John Oliver video on NRA TV where he's like, do you find the room full of animal heads screaming why at you with your dead glassy eyes relaxing? A machine that plays recorded music. I did not know that Anthony was such an enthusiast of new inventions. Oh yeah, 1890s. Cabinet. Oh, this Thomas Edison man. Oh, what'll he think up next? Moving pictures. Anyway, a cabinet with glasses and some liquor bottles. There's also a matchbox. So this is one thing that kind of annoyed me, but I also kind of like, is that you have to pick up the things again after you look at them. So anyway, I think a recording of sound or music can be played if an engraved cylinder or disc is inserted, but I see no such object in this device. Well, that's a shame. What's here? A fireplace. Looks like it has not been cleaned in a long time. Yeah, they've all the people have been large window was wide open, letting the cool dusk air in. Oh man, they need all the chimney sweeps were too busy going step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time. Never do the reason, never do the rhyme, step in time, oh step in time. Let's see. Actually, this is something I'm interested in. Seascape. There's a small boat struggling against the roaring waves. Rainy mountain landscape. So this is a shame because when I first played this, I asked, portrait is crooked. Deep Dark Forest. So I asked if these were references to later episodes, which would be really cool. It would kind of add to the mystery and the like sense of something being off. But these are all like there are actually things that in the future that I think these could be referring to, but there's nothing like I don't think they're deliberate references. I think they're just tone pieces. So this is kind of interesting. An old rosary, a cord of beads with a solid wooden crucifix. A lot of religious imagery here. This is a theme in the Game Kitchen's games. Not a theme, a motif. I played with some days old leftovers. Plates and pans. This kind of reminds me of the. I think it's episode. Yeah, it's got to be episode 2 of season 2. Kitchen stove and cleaning cloth. Might come in handy. I'll take it. He's got the Cole Phelps magical ability to tell whether or not something's useful or not. Could there be parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme in there? Just a little Scarborough Fair reference. I have unlatched the door. Well, that's nice. You need a key. And I've got the key. Alright, so we're going to go down here, I guess. Love this pixel art. The color palette is spot on. And it gives you just enough detail to horrify you and give you an idea of what's going on. Now I'm thinking of that episode of Breaking Bad where Walt like, punches the crap out of a mirror. A mirror is a March 5th, 1891. Master Anthony has made us get rid of our religious objects. What is going on with him? Luckily, I found a place to hide my rosary. I cannot pray every night without it. So that's I think that's supposed to be a clue in case you didn't know where to find the rosary. May 18th, 1891. Master Anthony has been complaining about Alfie. What could a simple cat do to him? He ordered us to keep him out of the house at all times. Still, I cannot let the poor thing starve. He's such a clever cat. Because all those non-clever cats totally deserve to die. Every time I open the window, he knows food is waiting for him. Anyway, I'm worried about Master Anthony. He is growing more and more unlike himself every day. September 5th, 1891. Master Anthony is spending whole days locked inside his office. He wants us to leave him food at the door, but he barely eats anything. I'm really worried. Okay. So... the cold wind of the evening is a relief from the suffocating atmosphere. There was a discoloration on the wall in the shape of a cross, as if one hung here for many years and had been recently removed. Yeah, well, that's literally what this note said. Oh, point-and-click games that let me show what I'm talking about visually. Small pride brings some life to this otherwise dead and decrepit place. Yeah, it's locked. Gotta find the key. La 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 la. Oh man, it's weird to think of how it's actually been a couple. Like recording this in December, at the end of December, and I started playing this for the first time at the end of August, and then it came out in October, because I was much more rigid about the whole. Not lit. Well, that won't do. Oh yeah, I can use the matches. Duh. There we go. This episode, I don't know if it's just that. I don't know. The puzzles seem easier to me. The door's stuck. It won't open. Can't remember what exactly I need. It's been boarded up. Oh, you stupid, you lazy British aristocrat. We rough and tumble American settlers could open it with our bare hands. Hey, I got the key. Oh, I keep making that joke. A double bed. From the accumulated dust, I would guess it has not been slept in for a very long time. Fireplace is black with soot. A gentleman with a serious and inquisitive look. So I think that's supposed to be Anthony. Small photographs and ode daguerreotypes. Hello, life is strange. Mostly family portraits. Louis Daguerre. They're leads to a balcony shared within the adjacent room. We're gonna open that up. I can't open that up. Well, that sucks. Okay, out we go. Some square areas of the wall are visibly cleaner. It looks like some of the paintings are missing. Locked. Got called it. You know, and part of you might be saying, "Oh yeah, you played this game before," and that is true. Like, and but I don't consciously remember it. Although I might be subconsciously being like, "Oh yeah, that was what I was supposed to be doing." Okay, I do love the double click, you know, skip thing. Okay. Let's see. One thing I've been thinking about recently is how I have this weird feeling of like that the larger the file size, the better the video, despite like that being so ridiculously untrue. I think this is a slate disc record. The sleeve reads The Carnival of Venice. I didn't see what that said because again, the slightly rusted iron crowbar. I bust the windows out, she come. Small pile of firewood, twigs, and chunks of dry bark. Oh man, oh glee. Boy, it looks like it has been out of use for a long time. Well, yeah, everyone's gone. Of course, no one was able to feed the boiler, dude. I thought I could examine that. Okay, well, let's see. This game's sound design is incredible. I should really play Blasphemous for the show. I played like an hour of it on PS4, and it was pretty good. I kind of have the same issues with it that I have with Bloodborne, but I'll get into that more if I actually. Oh hey, tiny dark hole in the wall. Was that there before? I don't know if my mind is playing tricks on me. It probably is, but I wouldn't put it past this game to just randomly put a hole in the wall the instant you leave the room for the first time or something. Okay, this part's a bit weird. You know, like, it doesn't... Music is abruptly stopped. This is... Yeah, scare chord. Oh, I should have put the... Wait, were there closed captions here? So yeah, this is spooky. They all turn and follow me. So that's like extra spooky. But wait, is that the same murder of crows that was out in the yard? He asked semi-rhetorically. Let's go check. After I figure out the right way to go. Let's see. Dying crow, not much life left in it. No, that's not. There was some. There's an achievement I've already gotten, but I kind of want to get again. For putting this crow out of its misery. Let's see. My thought process was more about smothering, which is terrible, but yeah. I think I talked about this before, but adventure games are kind of a weird genre where there's like, you know, very few games have as much of a disconnect between the player and the player character as these games, you know, do. You know, like these games, if you tell the player character to do something, they'll just be like, yeah, nope. Yeah, he's like, these newfangled inventions are now I'm thinking about the Hates Progress Lovecraft joke. From overly sarcastic predictions. Oh, you poor animal. You're just gonna die anyway. Might as well make it quick, right? My God, what has happened here? The lifeless body of a woman has been here for days. Look, she's clutching a note in her hand. We'll actually come back to it. We'll actually come back to her. Look from the inside. Yeah, so that's the room. How do I can't remember how to put the crow out of it. Like, that was a thing I looked up. Actually, I'll just pull up the old walkthrough. New matches, rosary, old cloth, lamp. Oh. I missed something. My weirdly specific, like, editorial need came back to bite me. Who'd have thought? So I need to go and let's see. I am writing what will surely be my last thoughts, my last lines, my last breath. I do not know what kind of dark power has turned my husband into what he is now. A stranger with a look bereft of all sanity, compassion, and human warmth. I do not know what shadow has slowly darkened our lives. I do not know this foreign guest that now dwells in our souls. I do not know where it is from, but I am sure it is not from this world. I will meet my brothers and sisters soon. I will be free from this abyss of madness and fear. Soon I will stop trembling. Simple long hairpin. We'll read those later. I can't remember what. Using the hairpin, I managed to spring the latch with ease. Yes, that's classic. A lynx mounted and stuffed is a fine work of taxidermy. For some reason, I'm thinking about Deep Space Nine now, but I don't know what. They will not bother me anymore. I am done with their censorious gazes, their whispers. It is all ready. There is only one thing left to do. Well, that's not ominous at all. Remains of chemical experiments. Kind of paint in there. So this is the key to a something I missed in the last. Judge kills himself under strange circumstances. Earl found dead floating in the Thames. Nameless actor found bled to death in his hotel room. Okay, I can't. I think I already tried to open that, but oh. Wait, what's in here? Oh, yeah, that's the door. Okay. Yeah. This game definitely has the horror. Oh yeah, already looked at that. Sorry, Steve viewers. Don't tell anyone, but I'm kind of bad at my job sometimes. Well, I guess this isn't my job, but I'm kind of bad at what I do sometimes. Arguably more than sometimes, but let's just stay with sometimes for right now. Woman with strong features and dark hair. She has a bold look in her eyes. She looks like a woman on the bed. She's holding a baby. What's that tapping sound? Could that be Anthony's child? Young Anthony, just like I remember. Wait, Anthony has a kid? I don't think we ever hear about him This old man bears some resemblance to Anthony, but his countenance is marked by a severe, unsettling gaze. I kind of, the old, like, countenance I always think about, who wrote it? The poem, poem Jerusalem. This young woman, not yet in her 20s, stares defiantly back at me. Man with blonde hair. Oh, that's foreshadowing. I don't really want to say his name, but if you played this game through, you probably know who I'm talking about. I feel as if I have seen him before. The portrait of Anthony standing beside a mounted wildcat or lynx. The paint looks I think there are lynxes near where I was born. There's a big raven perched outside the window, tapping on the glass with his beak. As it's saying, nevermore. There we go. Good thing he knows more about paint thinner than I do. Or has more common sense. The lynx's mouth is open as if it were growling. Hey, got an achievement. Did that show up on the thing? Yes, it did. But it's like behind the... Weird. Okay. Of course, now OBS's... The, like, preview window thing is stuck in place because my computer is weird, I guess. Leave me alone. It is a letter. Dear Margaret, it has been days since Anthony left his office. I can hear him whisper angrily, frightfully, and it gets worse at night. Our service left a few days ago. Without the help and company, I am lost. I can barely walk out of bed, and not even the doctor will come here after his argument with Anthony. My husband has developed a horrible ability to break anyone's will. I do not know what to do. I do not have any strength left. I wish I could send you this letter. Your dear friend, Anna Beechworth. Man, the Beechworths sure got a bad lot. Feeble handwriting. I cannot go on. All is lost. So there's an achievement for reading all of the notes, and I cannot stand their stares. They watch me. They judge me. They despise me. I know they think I am not worthy of this family, but who are they but dust and bones, a memory? Leave me! I do not need you. Leave me alone! I love doing these melodramatic voices. That's one reason why I was so annoyed when, probably this lady. That's one of the reasons why I was so annoyed when I realized that these sorry. That's when I was so annoyed when I realized. Is that a bust of Pallas? Perched upon the bust of Pallas. So, and is that a raven? Oh, that's his coat. Oh man, I'm gonna be referencing the raven a lot here, Steam viewers. I'm sorry. I just am. I can't play this game and not reference the raven. Once upon a minute, dreary, while upon a week and weary, over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping on the chamber door. Wait, that's what I was gonna do. Okay, dinner time, you psycho cat. I mean, all cats are psychos. A cab and a cap. All cats are psychos. Sounds like a lament. Where did the crow go? Look, I meant to do that. Oh yeah. So I doubt that this. I guess this was there the whole time. I must have just missed it. Then again, maybe not. I don't know. Again, this game will play tricks on you. Kitty. Kitty catty. Die, wall. It's a black cat, I know it. His eyes are missing. Ugh! My lord, good lord, it almost ripped my eyes out. The cat rips his eyes out, and then it's like, aha! Now you know how it feels. Just run away into the dark. It's funny, I actually just watched a couple days ago The Matrix Revolutions for the first time, and it was better than I expected. It was also not nearly as good as the first one. It wasn't good as I was hoping. I also like seeing the best in movies and defending them. So take that as you will. But you know, if you've seen the movie, you know why I thought of that. My family also got, you know, I guess speaking of Christmas, my family also got a Oculus Quest for Christmas, and which is pretty cool. I got Star Trek Bridge Crew for it, and I played some games for it. I played a little bit, and I played the Vader Immortal or whatever series. It's a Quest 2, in case I didn't make that clear. Because we're going this way again. So, and strongly vinegar. Sorry. The map of the region of Sussex with markings drawn on its surface. So sorry. Oh yeah, and when I put it on for the first time, there's this weird like black and white version of the room you're in, which I actually don't really know how it does that. But it reminds me also of the Matrix Revolutions for similar reasons as the cat. Let's see what we got. There's your key. I got the key. Is there anything I'm missing? Any secrets or stuff? Because I think I can just go through that door. This is a much less complicated episode than the other ones. Back to the servants' quarters. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything. I was wondering if there's any secrets, or I guess they don't list all the secrets. Anyway, we're just gonna finish it. Let's see what we got. Oh God, no. Anthony, no! A portrait of a woman. Anthony's wife, perhaps. She looks very happy here. The lifeless body of my dear friend. What madness could have led him to commit such an act? There is something in his pocket. It's a sealed letter. Dear J. Devitt, if you are reading these lines, then I am nothing but a dead body hanging before you. I write to you in my last shreds of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends. And when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I have found myself involved in a series of horrible incidents. For reasons beyond my comprehension or sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable and atrocious acts. I cannot give you any more details at this time. I must ask you to go immediately back to the boarding school where we made that pact, where we all swore on our honor that sentence that would protect us. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group and yours too are in great danger. Do not delay, they are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, Devitt. Do not forget that. Always your loyal friend, Anthony Beechworth. Yeah, spooky. They're like, the Ravens are like, we This body shall exist nevermore, quoth the ravens. This body shall not exist evermore. I don't know. Okay, so what time am I at? Oh, less time. Yeah, about the same time. That's good. Okay, so part of me wants to go on to episode 2, but I might not have time because it was much long. It's much longer. At least that's how my recorded playthrough ended up being. Okay, so thank you for watching. Of course, I yawned right now. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. If you have something to say, let me know in the comments. Love to hear it. If you want to be notified when I do more of these or any other videos, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. Share the video with anyone you think would like it. Twitter and Letterboxd and the link below. I actually managed to stay on point this whole time. I'm improving. Not very good, but I'm improving. Alright, esteemed viewers, that'll be all for today. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.